Hello everyone, my name is Felipe and today I'll be teaching you how to build a heat map to show to your clients what are the best regions or locations they should be prioritizing when doing an international expansion. This will be very helpful, especially for the where to play phase. In this slide, where you need to talk about the main markets based on the potential client's location. To do this, we'll be using Excel for desktop and also web browser just for secondary research, right? And we want to do something like this. This is a heat map where we can see that the darker colors are the regions they should be prioritizing. How can we do that? You can follow this step by step, but the first point is to do the secondary research. On this, just make sure you're using a trustworthy source. And in the case of the United States, I recommend to use the US Census. They have a lot of information about population, number of establishments, and things like that. In the step 2, you just need to fill out this table. I already put all the US states in here, and also I have a source option here so you can paste here the website and you can have this later. In terms of size, this will be the statistic of interest. So if you're interested in population, you just fill out for the population of each state. If number of establishments, the same. But let's show how the heat map works. So let's look to California. That's in a lighter color right now. But let's say that we will increase this number a lot. And then what we see is that this is now very highlighted. If there was another state like Massachusetts that's also strong, that would be highlighted here. So this graph is very useful. This visual is very useful to highlight to your client the region they should be going for. Now let's do an example. And here I want to share this case. That was a previous case actually. So this is a software client. They have a ERP for pet shops. So this is basically a software that helps the pet shops to manage their business. And this one is specific for veterinary services. So they are looking to help them to manage the records of the pets and things like that. So again, we'll be using the US Census and the sources here. Let's say that you're interested in the population size. You could write population United States, or even better, you can just write United States. And here you'll be able to see the profile and get more insights about all these different things that you can do when considering the data you want. So for population, for example, you could go to tables and then explore more the options that you have here. But we are not interested in population. We are interested in number of business of pet shops. So just type pet shops. And here I have a suggestion, pet and pet supplies. When you see the profile, I recommend you to always click in this part for the cross references, and you can double check that's what you're looking for. So in this state compressed establishments, primarily engaging in pets, pet food, and pet supplies. Seems a good category, but we know that they are looking for pets that work with veterinary services as well. So actually, there is another option here. Veterinary services is this number. So you can copy this, close here, and search directly by the number. Now we will be seeing exactly the specific client that we want. So here I already have a number. There are 32,634 businesses. If you scroll down a little bit, here you can see annual payroll. I would actually like to see the number of establishments. So what you can do here is go in view options. Then you can customize the map. And now instead of annual payroll in the top menu, you can just select the number of establishments, for example. Once you do that, you also need to select the area that you want to see the numbers. Make sure you get Alaska as well and all the states in the US. It will load, and now you already have a nice graph here, but it's this graph is not very flexible. You cannot change the colors, and maybe you want to transform the data somehow. So what I recommend is for you to download the data, and you can do this by going to table and then view full table. After this, more tools and then Excel. So you download everything. And of course, you have a lot of data here. Let's filter only what we want. The first step is just information about the source, and then go to data. Here you can, for example, select everything and filter. And we are interested only in the bigger numbers. So I'll select only the all establishments. In terms of size, for example, if they're interested in companies that are small, you would select with up to 10 employees or things like that. But in this case, we want all establishments. Great. Now we have the list, but of course, it might not be in the same order that I provided for you. So make sure you select here and paste values so you get the correct order. And then you do the same for the numbers of establishments. You can go paste. Here you can see that we have everything the same color, and that's because it's reading the numbers as general. As you can see, there's an error here. So what you can do is just click here and then convert number if that happens with you. And now the graph looks way better. So we can see here, we can already have some insights here. Because here I know that those are the number of establishments in each state. And this is relevant information for the client where they should focus their marketing efforts, for example. And we see that Florida, Texas, and California are the most attractive states. And then you can have other considerations, like if your client's from Brazil, maybe Florida has an airport, or maybe after Florida, Texas could be the best second option. So you can discuss with your team and improve on that. But that's basically how you do the graph. And then again, you can just save the graph as a picture. And once you do that, you can paste the graph. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.